Is my voice is audible, my everyone? Everyone give me clarification whether my voice is audible or not. Okay, raise your hand, just raise your hand. If my voice is audible, just raise your hand. Raise your hand, raise now, so last thing my problem with it. Okay, just let's revise what we have completed so far in the last class. Last class, as I said, we started a unit called as the cell. Fifth unit, maybe. This is the fifth unit called as cell mark. And that cell is divided into three subunits. This is first subunit. This is second biomolecule second. Third one is a cell division. Third one is a cell division. Three subunits. And in that we started the first subunit called as cell, the basic structure and the basic structure of life. We started the first unit में 5.1 subunit start పెట్టినాము 5.1 subunit start करे basic structure of life बोल के उसमें starting में basics से तोड़े basics जो भी है ना 9th and 10th class में हो गए what are the basics are there has been completed in your 9th and 10th class and for your information after completing the entire unit I will try to revise these basics now. I will try to revise these basics like who discovered cell, etc., etc. What is the cell fundamental life of fundamental unit of life is called as cell, etc. That type of basics are there. So just skip with those basics and for your information, don't worry. I will try to revise those basics also once this all the topics has been completed. Then the second topic is the types of cells. पूरे कितने तरीके के सेल्स रहते हैं दो तरीके के सेल्स रहते हैं टू टाइप्स ऑफ सेल्स ఉంటాయి అమ్మా ఒకటేమో ప్రోకారియోటిక్ ఇంకోటేమో యూకారియోటిక్ wherever you go on there two types of cells then we have to study deeply regarding the prokaryotic cell then we have to study deeply regarding the eukaryotic cell prokaryotic cell पढ़ना होगा eukaryotic cell deep में पढ़ना होगा in the next slide we have seen cell same thing we have seen the differentiation what are the cells are there divided into two types prokaryotic cell eukaryotic cell basic in nature advanced in nature this is the basic in nature and this is the advanced in nature. And some examples, bacteria, PPLO, etc., etc. Plants, fungi, animals, human beings, etc., etc. are the examples for the eukaryotic cells. And in the next class, next slide, we have seen the prokaryotic cells. We started the prokaryotic cells now. And there are many examples for the prokaryotic cells, but we took the bacteria. We took the bacteria as a perfect example for the prokaryotics now. And our first topic was the shapes now. Our first topic was the shapes in the yesterday's class. We discussed the shapes of prokaryotic bacteria, prokaryotic cells or the bacteria. So there are many shapes are there, which you are going to study in your higher classes. Higher classes में बहुत पढ़ने वाले हैं. But as of now, only four shapes has been given in your textbook. They are coccus, bacillus, vibrio, and spirillum. Coccus means very simple circle, sphere or zero. कौन से भी shape में जो भी round वाला shape रहता है देखो, that is called as coccus. Bacillus is a rectangle shape. This is might not be a rectangle shape, but rectangle shape में या rod shape में या cigar shape में जो भी रहते हैं ना, it is called as bacillus. And third one is a vibrio. Third one was a vibrioma, that is a comma-shaped bacteria, or for all of those things are there, they're called as vibrio shaped. Spirillum means spring-shaped. Spirillum means spring-shaped. We completed this one also, and then in the last, when we are leaving the class, we started the structure of the bacteria. बैक्टीरिया का स्ट्रक्चर देख लिए एंड कौन सा वाला बैक्टीरिया उसका बैक्टीरिया का एक नाम भी है दैट बैक्टीरिया नेम इज कॉल्ड एज ई कोलाई the bacteria name is called as E. coli. The bacteria name is called as E. coli. This is the structure. This is the structure. This is the structure. So what we are going to study structure of the bacteria में starting से लेके ending तक structure of a bacteria, especially E. coli. We took the example of E. coli. We took the example of E. coli. First of all, we have to understand about the flagellum. क्या क्या पढ़ना हो इसमें बोलो तो first of all we have to study the flagellum. First of all we have to study the flagellum, and then we have to study cell envelope. we have to study cell envelope. అండ్ చూడ డయాగ్రామ్ మీద దేఖలో कौन से పార్ట్స్ कहाँ पर है कि ఏ పార్ట్ ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉందో ఒకసారి డయాగ్రామ్లో చూసుకున్నామా. దాని తర్వాత we have to study pili and fimbriae. And the next we have to study about mesosome. Just see where the mesosome part is there. And the next we have to see we have to see the ribosomes. The next we have to see plasmids. And the next we have to see nucleoid. The last is the lipid granules. Very simple. We have to see all these things one by one. One is the first thing we have to see the flagellum, and then we have to see the cell envelope, and then we have to see the paleofimbriae, and then we have to see the mesosome, and then we have to see the ribosomes and plasmids and nucleoid and lipid granules. One by part एक एक को बारे में देखना होगा. So I'm starting the first part that is called as a flagellum. I'm going to start the first part that is called as flagellum. So I'm marking the flagellum in the diagram with the help of blue color pen, or else I will take the red color pen now. To see the flagellum where that part is there. This is the flagellum. This is the flagellum. This I am marking now. जो भी mark कर रहा ना मैं ऐसे mark చేస్తున్నాను ఆ part ఏదైతే ఉందో ఆ part ని flagellum అని పిలుస్తున్నాము. That part is called as flagellum. That part is called as flagellum. That part is called as flagellum. So you may ask me, sir, what is this and what is the function of this? You people can ask me, sir, what the hell is this flagellum and what the function of flagellum? Flagellum అంటే ఏంది? Flagellum तो अच्छे function है. Flagellum बोलो तो क्या है? Flagellum से आने का what are the usefulness of the flagellum? So listen me carefully, everyone. In your zoology subject start होता होगा और ऐसे कुछ start later start हो गया होगा. So zoology में there you will come across one topic called as locomotion. In your zoology you will come across one topic called as Amma, is it visible మా కనబడుతే కనబడుతుంది కదా నేను ఎక్కడెక్కడ రాస్తున్నాను. Just raise your hands if is it visible or not. Just raise your hands, is it visible or not? Wherever I'm writing now, that is visible or not. Zoology and rational locomotion. Okay. In your zoology, you will come across one topic that is called as locomotion. Locomotion means when you convert into normal English language, that is called as a movement. Locomotion ante movement. Question aduguta, mana body lo, in our body, which part of our body is helpful in the locomotion? Which part of our body is helpful in locomotion? Mana body lo, which part of our body is useful in? Very good, Samia. Very good, Gule. Kushavarta. Which part of our body is useful in locomotion? For example, this is the A pointer and this is the B pointer. A point nundi B point की पोवाला. A point से B point को जाने का है. तो आप लोग किस तरीके से जाते हैं? कौन सा part of your body? Which part of your body will you use to transport from A to B? A से B को जाने के लिए कौन सा part use करेंगे? Very good, Isha. Rohit, wrong answer. Alina, very good. Which part of our body will be utilized? Very good, Rohita. Which part of our body will be utilized to move from A point to B? A से B को जाने के लिए A నుండి B की పోవాలంటే A part of the body. Which part of the body is utilized? The answer is what, ma? The answer is the legs, ma. Excuse me. Okay, Aswa Zain is saying me the answer as skeleton. Very good try, but Aswa Zain skeleton is the wrong answer. Which part of our body is helpful means that is a legs. So understand the word meaning here. There is a locomotion. Locomotion means movement. Means locomotion. Zoology में आपको आएगा. In zoology subject you will come across locomotion topic where in a detailed manner. In a detailed manner आप लोग को zoology में आएगा that कौन से locomotion parts रहते etc etc. So in our human body we take the help of what? We take the help of legs. We take the help of legs in the human body to get transport from the A to the B. A से B को जाने के लिए locomotion that is the legs का use करेंगे. Then how how for example this is a bacteria. This is a bacteria and this is the A pointer and this is the B pointer. This is a A pointer and this is a B pointer. I'm marking with the laser here. Just see here. This is a A pointer, B pointer. Then how the hell this bacteria? This is a bacteria. This is a bacteria. How the hell this bacteria is moving from A point to the B point? The answer is very simple. इनका को तोका पेटेने पीछे में एक तोका लगा दिए and the toka in this case is called as what ma? That is flagellum. In this case it is called as a flagellum. The flagellum helps. It will have wave-like movements. The flagellum will have wave-like movements. Wave-like movement or clockwise or anti-clockwise movement. Again, see, you will get doubts of what are all this wave-like movement and the clockwise movement and the etc etc. No need to worry at all, mom. All these topics will be covered in your zoology, mom. This is not my subject. This is not my topic. In your zoology subject, all this topic will be covered. It's my duty up to what is my duty means. My duty is very simple. That is अगर ये बैक्टीरिया जो भी है ना डायग्राम जो भी what is the diagram that you are seeing right now ना अगर उसको मूव करने का है బ్యాక్టీరియా ఒకవేళ మూవ్ చేయాలి అనుకున్నాను అనుకోండి ఏ నుంచి బి దాకా పోవాలని అనుకున్నాను అనుకోండి then it will take the help of a part of its body that is called as flagellum. That is flagellum. What is flagellum? Very simple, that whatever you're seeing this diagram, jo bhi toka, whatever the tail like structure that you're seeing na, that tail like structure is called as a flagellum, and that flagellum helps in locomotion. That flagellum helps in locomotion. That flagellum helps in locomotion or movement. That is, if it wants to move from one place to another place, अगर ये वाला बैक्टीरिया को एक प्लेस से एक दूसरा प्लेस को जाने का है, if it wants to move from one place to another place, the bacteria will take the help of what? The bacteria will take the help of flagellum. Very very simple. That's it. That's it regarding your flagellum. इससे फर्दर जाने की जरूरत नहीं. దీనికంటే డీప్ గా వాసన అవసరం లేదు. దీనికంటే డీప్ గా మీ జూలాజీ సబ్జెక్ట్ లో వస్తామా. The deeper topic will be covered in your zoology. In this case, like, so very good answer, Rohit. Very good answer, Rohit. Rohit has said the correct answer, like pseudopodia of amoeba. This is a pseudopodia of amoeba. In the amoeba, the pseudopodia helps in false armor, etc., etc. The pseudopodia, if it wants to move from one place to another place, pseudopodia helps. Similarly, in the locomotion, just like the legs, just like the human being legs are. ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఇంకొక ప్లేస్ కి పోవాలంటే యూ మే ఆస్క్ మీ నౌ యూ మే గెట్ ద డౌట్ సార్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెసెసిటీ of moving the bacteria. Bacteria को move करने की क्या जरूरत है? Bacteria को move करने. This is the A place and this is the B place ma. B place has the sugar ma. B place has the sugar. A place has no sugar. A place के पास sugar नहीं है. B place के पास sugar है and this is the bacteria. Now tell me how the bacteria will move from A to the B and what is the necessity of moving? Because bacteria needs food. Bacteria की food కావాలన్నా వద్దా? Bacteria की food కావాలి. Food ఎక్కడ ఉంది? B ఏరియాలో ఉంది. और फूड कहाँ पर है? बी एरिया में है. तो फूड को फूड होना बोलो तो बैक्टीरिया क्या करना होगा? बैक्टीरिया हैज टू मूव फ्रॉम ए एरिया टू द बी एरिया. फूड के लिए इन द सर्च ऑफ फूड फॉर द फूड पर्पसेस द बैक्टीरिया विल मूव फ्रॉम द ए टू द बी एंड हु इज हेल्पिंग इन दिस केस मीन्स दैट इज दिस पर्टिकुलर part that is called as flagellum. That is called as flagellum is helping the bacteria to move from the A to the B. Why they have to move? In the search of the food. Food का search के लिए they will try to move from the A to the B. That would be enough. Just what you will do means just write down flagellum. Flagellum बोल के they are helpful in locomotion or movement बोल के लिख लो. Flagellum बोल के लिख के deeper topic, deeper उसका deeper way you will study in your zoology and also you will study in your botany in your second year. In your second year having topic second year में deeper में आप लोग पढ़ेंगे. In a deeper way you will study. Just write down heading flagellum and राशि locomotion or movement and रहेंगे. Locomotion or movement and रहेंगे. Flagellum बोल के लिख के locomotion helpful in locomotion or movement बोल के लिख दो. Helpful in locomotion or movement. This term will come again and again. Locomotion ane term మీకు ఊకే వస్తూనే ఉంటుంది. Even in your zoology it will come again and again. Even in your zoology it will come again and again ma. Locomotion means movement. Locomotion means movement ma. Locomotion means movement. It will come again and again. So you have to keep in mind locomotion means movement. So we completed your first part called as flagellum. Flagellum ko tick maar lo. We completed your first part called as flagellum. Now coming to your second part. Second part that is a cell envelope. Write down the heading cell envelope. Write down the heading cell envelope, and you are seeing those three layers now. आपको three layers दिख रहे होंगे. One layer, second layer, third layer. Diagram में three layers दिख रहे होंगे आपको. Three layers दिख रहे होंगे आपको in your diagram. You can clearly see the three layers. The outer layer. To draw the diagram clear again. You can clearly see in your diagram three layers are there. The outer layer is called as what ma? The outer layer is called as glycocalyx. The inner layer, middle layer is called as cell wall. And the third layer is called as plasma membrane. Third layer is called as plasma membrane. Pure how many layers are there? There are three layers are there. The outer layer, the outer side layer, bahar ka layer, baita unna layer, ఏదైతే ఉందో గ్లైకోకాలిక్స్ అని పిలుస్తారు. మధ్యలో ఉన్న లేయర్, మధ్యలో ఉన్న లైన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో is called as cell wall. And the inner side layer is called as plasma membrane. The inner side layer is called as plasma membrane. The inner side layer is called as plasma membrane. In the cell envelope, write down first pointer is function ma. What is the necessity of cell envelope? Cell envelope का function क्या है? The cell envelope యొక్క function ఏంది? Cell envelope యొక్క function is protection, is giving protection to the bacteria. Is giving protection to the bacteria ma. Is giving protection. Cell envelope వల్ల బ్యాక్టీరియా का వచ్చే ప్రాఫిట్ ఏంది అంటే సెల్ ఎన్వలప్ से బ్యాక్టీరియా को क्या है प्रॉफिट बोले तो that is a protection ma. How protection? For example, here this is a subject, this is a molecule, this is a molecule. Understand this molecule as a poison. Understand this molecule as a poison. Can it this molecule, this poison can enter inside a? The answer is no. The answer is no. The poison will not be able to enter inside because it is the particular area, the particular bacteria is protected by a part of the envelope. So cell envelope कौन से cell envelope is made up of how many parts? It is made up of three parts. One is glycocalyx, and the other one is cell wall, and the other one is a plasma membrane. It is made up of three layers. One is glycocalyx, cell wall, and plasma membrane. So whatever all these things are there, all these things are helping. All these things are helping the cell ma. पूरे के पूरे cell को protect कर रहे. Second point in this case, second point is that whatever the cell envelope is there, it also giving shape to the bacteria. It is also giving shape to the bacteria. Write down that point also. Cell envelope ఏదైతే ఉందో, whatever the cell envelope is there, it is giving shape to the bacteria. It is giving shape to the bacteria. For example, in your last class, you have seen all these shapes, Nama. In your last class, you have seen all these shapes. Where are the shape topic? In your last class, you have seen all these shapes: the circle shape, the rectangle shape, the comma shape, the spring shape, etc., etc. All these shapes are possible because of the cell envelope, ma'am. All these shapes are possible because of the cell envelope. Cell envelope रहने की वजह से इस तरीके के shapes आ रहे. Because of the cell envelope, you are getting this type of shapes. Because of the cell envelope, because of this cell wall, because of the cell envelope, they are giving the shapes, ma. Let me revise again. The first point is protection, ma'am. The first point is protection. The first point is protection. Whatever the cell envelope is there, cell envelope ఏదైతే ఉందో బ్యాక్టీరియాని ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేస్తాము. Cell envelope ఏదైతే ఉందో, whatever these three layers are there, it will not allow the foreign materials. It will not allow the foreign materials. It will not allow the foreign materials to enter inside. बाहर के चीजों को अंदर आने नहीं देगा. Let me go with the human being as an example. What is the part of our body which doesn't allow the foreign things to enter inside our body? Simple answer है, बहुत simple answer है. In your human body, there is one part which doesn't allow the foreign materials to enter inside. Samia, very very good ma. Alina, very good ma. What is that part of our body which doesn't allow the foreign materials? अभी बाहर bacteria है, corona है, etc etc है. So corona जो भी है, whatever the corona is there, it can enter into our body either through with the help of mouth or either through with the help of the nose or eyes, etc etc. But there is another part which doesn't allow the corona to enter inside. What is that part? Very simple answer. That is the skin. Just like skin. Skin name చేస్తుంది బయట ఉన్న చెత్త చెదారాన్ని బయట ఉంచుతాం. Whatever the skin is there, जो भी है ना वो बाहर का कचरा कचरा पूरा बाहर ही रखने देता. It will not allow the outside materials to enter inside. Just understand अगर corona जो भी है ना, if the corona, whatever the corona is there, if it is able to enter into our body through skin, if it is able to enter into our body through skin, we people might have died right now. अब तक तो आप ऊपर जाके तो चने पे उड़ा, ఈ పాటికి అయితే చని अब तक तो मर गए होंगे. But it is not possible like that because corona can enter into our body either through the mouth part, nose part, or the eyes part. So very simple. The cell envelope. What is the cell envelope is doing means cell envelope is giving protection to the bacteria. Cell envelope is giving protection to the bacteria. That is your first pointer. I hope you are understanding the first pointer. Second point क्या है बोलते हो? Cell envelope को क्या कर रहा? Shape भी दे रहा. It is also giving shape to the bacteria. It is also giving shape to the it is also giving what ma, it is also giving shape to the bacteria ma. जो भी shape है ना, what are the shapes are there? Circle वाला, rectangle वाला, etc etc. All those shapes is possible because of the particular cell envelope ma. Cell envelope की वजह से पूरा हो रहा. So let me explain, let me go deeply into this topic ma. थोड़ा deep में पढ़ लेंगे topic का. Let us understand the cell envelope in a deep manner. It is having three areas. One is called as glycocalyx, and the other one is called as cell wall, and the other one is called as plasma membrane. It is made up of three layers. One is called as glycocalyx, other one is called as cell wall, and the other one is called as plasma membrane. Cell envelope जो भी है ना, तीन चीजों से बना हुआ था. One is three things to tire out glycocalyx, and the other one is called as cell wall, and the other one last one is called as a plasma membrane. Now we will just see the glycocalyx ma. We will just see the glycocalyx. We will just study the glycocalyx ma. We will just study the glycocalyx. So glycocalyx, what are the glycocalyx is there? Glycocalyx is a muci. So glycocalyx, what are the glycocalyx is there? It is a mucilage sheath ma. It is a mucilage sheath. It is a mucilage sheath ma. What are the glycocalyx is there? It is a mucilage sheath. What is this in this case of mucilage means just like the oh कैसा बोलूँ मैं, whenever you take the soap ना माँ, soap को लेकर अगर water में रखे तो if you take a soap and if you keep that soap in the water, तो soap के ऊपर पूरा foam form होता देखो on the surface of the soap you will get a particular foam like subject. You will get a particular foam like subject. That foam जो भी रहता है ना, जिस तरीके से soap के ऊपर रहता है ना, similarly glycocalyx will also act like the same thing. It is a mucilage sheet. You have to keep in mind glycocalyx is also is a foam like subject exactly like the mucilage sheath. It is also mucilage sheath. That is your first point. That is your first point regarding your mucilage sheath. Sorry, glycocalyx. Second point, what is the second point is that it is a temporary in nature. Usually glycocalyx जो भी है ना, it is a temporary in nature. It is a temporary in nature. What does it mean, temporary nature? Temporary nature means the glycocalyx may be present or may not present. May not present. Glycocalyx जो भी है ना, whatever the glycocalyx is there, it might be present, it might not be present. Means it is not that much necessary. It is not that much of necessary. For example, if I take the cell envelope में 3 layers रहते रहते बोल के बोला हमें. In the three layers, the third layer है ना जो भी वो रहने की chances रहते, नहीं रहने की chances भी रहते वहाँ. It is not necessary. It is not much necessary वहाँ. It is not that much of necessary. Third layer, the outer layer ఏదైతే ఉందో glycocalyx, if it is present, it is good ma. It is good. If it is present, it is good. If it is present, it is good. If it is not present, not going to not अगर नहीं रहा तो भी okay, it is okay. If it is not even present, then it is also no problem at all. Problem भी नहीं है मगर वो नहीं रहा तो भी it is no problem at all. अगर if it is present, glycocalyx is present, which is a mucilage sheath, then it is good. अगर रहा तो अच्छा है. If it is present, then it is good, and if it is not present, जाने वाला भी कुछ भी नहीं, कुछ भी जाने वाला भी तो कुछ भी जाने वाला नहीं है. It is not going to create any problem at all. That is your glycocalyx, ma. That is your respective glycocalyx. Let me revise the topic again. Let me revise the topic again. So we started the topic called as cell envelope, ma. We started the topic called as cell envelope. Cell envelope is made up of 3 layers. One is called as glycocalyx, and the other layer is called as cell wall. Third layer is called as plasma membrane. Third layer is called as plasma membrane. So glycocalyx, we started the glycocalyx topic. Glycocalyx topic में glycocalyx क्या है बोले तो glycocalyx ఏం దే అంటే glycocalyx is a mucilage sheath మా. Glycocalyx is a mucilage sheath. పక్కకు రాసుకోండి బ్రాకెట్ లో foam అని రాసుకోండి, జస్ట్ బ్రాకెట్ లో foam అని రాసుకోండి तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि ये glycocalyx बोलते क्या है. And second point is that whatever the glycocalyx is there, it is a temporary in nature. Means it might be present or it might not be present. रह भी सकता, नहीं रह भी सकता, ఉండొచ్చు ఉండకపోవచ్చు. ఉంటే if it is present, it is good. अगर रहा तो it is good for the bacteria, good for bacteria, it is good for bacteria. अगर रहा तो बैक्टीरिया के लिए अच्छा है. If it is not present, no problem at all. Problem भी कुछ भी नहीं है. अगर नहीं रहा तो भी problem उसमें आने वाला कुछ भी టీకే పోయేది ఏముండదమ్మా. ఒకవేళ ఉంటే మంచిది, ఉండకపోయినా కూడా ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ గ్లైకోకాలిక్స్. Coming to your second part, this is your first part now. Coming to your second part, that is your cell wall. That is your cell wall. What is a cell wall? Cell wall is a complex structure. Cell wall is a cell wall. Whatever the cell wall is there, it is a complex structure. It is a complex structure. It is a complex structure. It actually protects the cell. It actually protects the cell. It actually protects the cell. See, it also gives shapes to the cell. It also gives shapes to the cell. It actually gives shape to the cell. It is a complex structure, both complicated structure in your upcoming classes. In your upcoming classes means in your eukaryotic cell. When we enter into the topic called as eukaryotic cell. यूकैरियोटिक सेल में जब एंटर होंगे ना, उसका स्ट्रक्चर जो भी है ना, वी विल स्टडी वेरी डीपली इन द यूकैरियोटिक सेल. एंड व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ सेल वॉल? इट्स फंक्शन इज वेरी सिंपल, टू प्रोटेक्ट द सेल. सेल को प्रोटेक्ट करना सेल वॉल का काम है. एंड कमिंग टू द सी पॉइंट, इट आल्सो गिव्स शेप टू द सेल वॉल. व्हाट ऑफ द सेल वॉल इज देयर? सेल वॉल गिव्स शेप टू द सेल वॉल. Cell wall gives shape to the cell. And coming to the third pointer, that is what is the third layer? Third layer is called as plasma membrane. Third layer is called as plasma membrane. Third layer is called as plasma membrane. And for your information, same points will be repeated. A, B, C. It is also complex structure. It is also complex structure. It is also a complex structure. It also protects the cell. It also protects the cell, and it also gives shape to the cell. It also gives shape to the cell. Again, all this topic will be discussed deeply in your eukaryotic topic. Eukaryotic में eukaryotic का जो भी cell रहता है ना, in that cell also you will come across cell wall. In that also you will come across cell wall, and you will come across plasma membrane. So whatever these two topics are there will be discussed very deeply in eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell के topic में very deeply it will be getting discussed. Now आपके लिए discuss करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Just remember, it is a complex structure, complicated structure है. And second point is it gives protection to the cell and it gives shape to the cell. Same points repeated in this case also. It is a complex structure, gives protection to the cell and gives shape to the cell now. And gives a shape to the cell. This is your cell envelope. This is your cell envelope topic. If a person comes and asks you, Babu, what is a cell envelope is made up of. अगर कोई तो भी आके आपको पूछे तो cell envelope कौन सा से बना हुआ बोले तो you have to tell only three things are it is made up of glycocalyx, it is made up of cell wall, and it is made up of plasma membrane. Again seriously, if we ask you seriously सच में बोलो कौन से parts रहते हैं बोलो तो cell envelope में, just tell the cell wall and the plasma membrane. Why cell wall and plasma membrane? Why I'm not including glycocalyx? As I told you right now, it is a temporary in nature. जो भी है ना, जो भी whatever this glycocalyx is there, it is a temporary in nature और रहने के chances हर एक बैक्टीरिया में रहना बोल के गारंटी नहीं है. In every bacteria it might be present, it might not be present. Then who is a permanent in nature means a cell wall will permanently present, plasma membrane will be permanently present. Right now I'm just giving the normal introduction ma in eukaryotic topic. Whenever we enter into the eukaryotic topic में enter होने के बाद वहां पर अपन डीप में पढ़ेंगे सेल वॉल बोल तो क्या है, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन बोल तो क्या है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. डू यू मे आस्क मी सर व्हाई वी आर नॉट डिस्कसिंग द सेल वॉल एंड प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन राइट नाउ? व्हाई वी आर नॉट डिस्कसिंग? बिकॉज the cell wall and plasma membrane is same in the eukaryotic cell में भी same to same रहता. So अभी यहाँ पर डिस्कस करके देन वहां पर जाके भी डिस्कस करें तो प्रॉब्लम होता है. ఇక్కడ डिस्कस చేసి అక్కడ డిస్కస్ చేస్తే కూడా ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. So I'm not going to repeat the same topic here and there. So I'm just giving the introduction here and the deeply we will discuss when we enter into the eukaryotic cell. Before going to the this topic is completed, then one small topic is there. वन स्मॉल टॉपिक है इसमें सेल एन्वेलप के टॉपिक में आना होगा. दिस सेल एन्वेलप टॉपिक ओनली कम. So before explaining what you will do means just exit this class again, rejoin now. टाइम होगा इसका 45 minutes का टाइम रहता है. just exit this class and rejoin. I'm closing the class here. just try to rejoin now और एक बार join होने के लिए ट्राई करो.